Hi, I'm Ed Winchester.
And hello. How's everybody doing? It's good to see you. Salve. What's going on? You want to say hello? She said hello. My daughter's behind me. Okay. So what's everybody doing? It's good to see you again. Close that. We got 14 on Twitch and about 100 on YouTube so far. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. Oh, God. We doing this shit again, Alfie? You know what? I could make it permanent. Do you want to continue to be a troll, or do you want to actually behave? Because I could just make it permanent. So let's get the desktop up there. There we go. What's up, everybody? It's Norway against Iraq. Iraq. Yeah. Yeah, Jane's having a good time. Okay, Alfie, I've had enough of you. Goodbye. Thanks for coming by. Hide. Yeah, gone for good. Goodbye. It's permanent now. Asked you like fucking 10 times. All right. Cherry has subscribed to Tier 1. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we're back. So, who do you think is going to win? I got Norway. I'm definitely cheering Norway on. I am predicting 3-1. That's my prediction. What's up, Philster? How's it going? It's been a hot minute. Haven't seen you guys in a long time. Hey. Huh? Was I? Well, she's Jane. Are you going to show up? There you are. There's the Jane. There she is. I got a dog and a kid behind me. Oh, I got somebody else I can kick too. Look at this. That didn't work. She's not chasing you. Anyway, a lot going on in this live stream at the Boomer household. All right. So, what? Are you ready to go back with Mama? No. Oh, Adrian, you want to hang out here? No. Well, then what are you doing? You don't want to hang out here. You don't want to hang out there. You don't want to hang out anywhere. This is a game of Dr. Seuss. All right. Come on, Adrian. We got to go. Come on. What do you mean now? What do you mean now, huh? Are you some kind of goober? Are you some kind of goober? You want to say hi? Do you want to say hello? Hmm?
Hi. You want to come and play?
Oh, she wants to come play. I know.
Play.
Yeah, you want to go play? Okay, we'll go play.
It's ball.
Yeah.
Let's go throw the ball for Jane.
Let's go throw the ball for Jane. Absolutely.
Come on, Jane. You can get a ball throw.
Oh, man. All right. Now. Sorry, while I was getting ready for the stream, I was trying to simultaneously play with my daughter. Wow, you're in the zone. Back-to-back watch-alongs. Hey, I'm trying, man. I was just gonna do one a day, but I'm having so much fun. I'm trying to get sometimes two of them in a day. So, what is my current transition? There it is. Okay. So speaking of upcoming live streams. All right, this is the upcoming schedule. If you have not seen these yet, we got England. This is the big one. England versus Croatia. That one should be the biggest live stream watch along that we possibly have ever had here on the channel. I'm expecting a lot of traffic for that one. Then we got Thursday. I'm going to attempt to do Czechia against South Africa at 12. It's gonna be 5 in the UK. And Canada versus Qatar. It'll be 6 o'clock here in the States, 11 p.m. in the UK. And then look at this one. I am very fired up for this one as well. United States against Australia. That's not a knife. This is a knife. That one is going to be fun. It's going to be so much fun. I'm actually a little bit worried about the Americans, because when you talk shit to them in a fancy accent, they tend to get distracted. So we'll see about that. Anyway, I see the flags on the field. Notice that the Iraq shape, we got some blackout here because it's the background. It's not. It's at the bottom of the flag is black, so it matches with the void. King Zax, thank you for the super chat. I wonder why it is not being read. So let's get some preview action here. All right, so we got Iraq versus Norway. And of course, there is a big star on the Norway squad, Haaland, who everybody's excited to see. I am rooting for Norway in this contest. I think I should give predictions on this screen. This screen, I will give predictions. How about that? My prediction for this match is 3-1 Norway. That's what I predict will happen in this match. We'll see if it comes true or not, but either way, I think Norway's coming out with a victory. And we'll see how it goes. All right, let's go to our starting lineups. I will attempt these, okay? So let's start with Iraq here. All right, Iraq starting squad. We got Hassan, Ali, Tassin, Hashim, Doski, Qasim, Ismail. Rhymes with Israel. He probably gets hell for that. Al-Amari, Bayesh, Hussein, and Ali. Okay, so with Hassan as the goalkeeper. Now we go to Norway. This one's going to be tough. Nyland, Ryerson, Ajer, Hegem, Wolf, Odegaard, Baird, Arsenis. I'm butchering these. Solath, Holland, and Nusa. Okay, so that's your starting squads for today. Let us get back to where is it? There it is. Let's get back to the screen. All right, so we are back. Whoa!
.ikb. Was hoping to watch the whole match of this, but due to the inconvenience of work I gotta be up early. So will only be with you till half-time, neutral face emoji, but totally be with you for England v Croatia tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Magic Elf. That's a very generous super chat. And I'm lucky to have you for this first half. So, yeah, get to bed so you can be well rested for the England versus Croatia match. Definitely. Because that is going to be so much fun. Appreciate you, bud. All right, so King Boomer, this is Dougie, one of your followers from the UK. Good evening to you. Good evening to you, Dougie. It's good to see you. All right, get in. We're just about at 200 on YouTube. Just 15 on Twitch so far, but maybe those numbers will climb up a little bit. They usually do. We usually get around 20 to 30 on Twitch now after we had a boost from these watch alongs. So I actually did manage, because I had 3 minutes to spare before I turned on the countdown. I had 3 minutes to spare, and I managed to create a quick transition for Norway because I'm expecting them to win and I'm rooting for them. So if they score and we put where is it? We put this screen up. If they manage to score and we get this screen on here, then you will see a cool Norway transition. At least I think it's cool. So we'll see. But back to the game feed where nobody's winning because the game hasn't started yet. All right. Jesus, the fucking bots are out in full force today, aren't they? Do we have a mod in the YouTube chat? Let me know if you're a mod in the YouTube chat. Please let me know if you're here. Meantime, I'm going to do this. Yes, we do. Jay is here. Okay, I already took care of it, Jay. But if I see it again, I'll let you know. Fluffy Bunny. That is not true. That is funny, though, that you mentioned that. You know what? I figured out what it is. I kill their chances of scoring in the first half. Second half, they're okay. What kind of explosion do we see if I fucking hell, dude? Oh, no, my God. Oh, you got me. No, I don't have a transition like that. Cherry, I am drinking. Are you referring to the blue goo that I'm drinking? That is a Gatorade. That's a Gatorade. Invented right here in the state of Florida. Or as the New Yorkers like to say, Florida. That was a fucking hilarious chat message from Paul. I don't understand why Twitch gets less views. Is the platform slowly going down in view because guys like Rabaz from Sweden, big Twitch streamers, getting less? Twitch isn't what it was, man. Like, it really, I hate to say that while I'm going live on Twitch, but I do like simultaneous. Jay, see that guy? Ban him, please. Thank you. You know, the spammer with the it's a bot fucking thing. King Boomer should fire his 50 cal from the hip on his roof to celebrate if Iraq scores. Remember, what is that? It was the fucking fuck me. What Harry and Paul. The Harry and Paul skit where like they celebrate by shooting their AKs up in the sky. Maybe that should be the transition. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you. So we're about to get going here. Stale Solbakken. That's a fucking awesome name if I've ever seen one. The Norway has some cool names. They really do. No, I'm not showing the game, Chum, and please stop spamming. I can't share the game. It's not allowed. I would get my stream taken down immediately. All right, start the clock. Here we go, folks. Let's go, Norway. Chum, this is your last chance. No spamming. What is up with the fucking spammers today? Last stream we had like nothing. Except for Alfie, but I finally perma banned Alfie from the chat. Josh, welcome back, sir. Let's go Norway. Norway wearing red. Iraq wearing white. It should be Iraq. That's how you properly say the name Iraq. But because I'm American, it's Iraq. It's Iraq. Gonna root for the underdog, go Iraq. Fair enough. Fair enough. The chat is scared of Craig. I think they are more scared of Craig than they are you, Jay. But that's because you are a newly minted moderator. So we'll see. Holland. I can't wait to see. Dude, people have been talking about him. People are you're 45 seconds behind the BBC. Then pause the BBC, Danny. Pause it and count to 45. Oh, Joe, man, that is... Oh, man. That is a hell of a comment to write. Especially since a lot of the Scottish followers have shown up in the Twitch chat that you're in. So... Those are fighting words. Holland. Come on. Oh, they kick it right down. This could be a goal immediately. But not quite. No. Got a little too far ahead of himself. That man, his brain must be fried. Dude, Holland tied his hair so tight that I think his brain can't breathe. You see how tight he tied his hair? Jesus. Jesus, you tied it a little too tight, sir. I want you to keep your wits about you because I want you to score like 4 goals here. So, anyway, whoa, we jumped up to almost 275 here on YouTube and 24 on Twitch. So, awesome. Come on in. All right. If it's 0-0, you might have to go put his hair down at halftime, maybe. All right. Who is this? Number 7. Who's that? Sorloth? That's a big boy. A big boy. Let me see. See here. All right. All right. The time for me is this. I feel like I'm looking at the chat. I feel like we got a lot of first timers here coming in the chat because I'm getting asked multiple times, like, where can I watch the game? Are you streaming the game? What's going on? This is a watch along. You put it on your feed and then you watch along with me and you get the time right. So it's the same thing. So you can either pause me or pause the feed. That's how these watch alongs usually work. Looks like Iraq is on the attack. Iraq on the attack. Iraq on the attack. All right. I do. Yeah, I really like Norway's uniforms, jerseys, whatever you want to call them. They're excellent. I approve. Ace Scotland is on a 10 stream streak. Wow. Thank you. So Norway kicks it all the way down the field. Sorloth is going to try to get it. He does not. Yeah, I'm really liking these Norway jerseys, dude. These are fucking fresh. We're 15 seconds behind. You're in the future, King Boomer. That's okay. You can just pause my feed for 15 seconds and it'll catch up. My feed is easy to pause. Jay, here you go. Here's your opportunity. Ban that guy, please. Thank you. Damn, that was a long kick from the Iraqi goalkeeper, Hassan. No Scotland, no party, he says. And then, yeah, it's that day is going to be a back-to-back. It's going to be the United States versus Australia. And then right afterwards, oh, what's this? Oh, damn. Here he comes. Norway's on the attack. Ah, they didn't time it quite right, but that was a good opportunity there. Stifled by the Iraqi goalie Hassan. Not to be confused with the dog shocker. So we're back at midfield. Iraqi control of the ball. Did you see Scotland's fans taking over Fenway? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I've been posting stuff about that on Instagram, on my Instagram stories. Can we get a preview of your England attire for tomorrow, Booms? No. No. It's not that impressive, honestly. It's just a t-shirt, but it's an England t-shirt. So where's the rest of Norway in your graphic? This is Norway. That's the shape of Norway, isn't it? Well, are there islands that are missing? Maybe. I don't know. Lost a long-term subscriber with this shite, says Chris, and then he says completely pointless. What is your problem, Chris? Why are you so angry, sir? Tell me what your problem is. I'm missing a bit on Norway. I'm sorry. Svalbard and Jan Mayen. Mayen. Yeah, I don't know. Chris is very angry at me for over something. I don't know what it is. All right, so I have to spread this out. There we go. Now it looks better. Now it looks better. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Yeah, that seems to be there seems to be a lot of bots out in force spamming that those links and stuff. How pissed will Trump be if Iraq wins the World Cup? How pissed will Trump be if Iran wins the World Cup? How about that? What if that happened? That would be fucking hilarious. Not much probing going on. It's straight attacks. You're right. It's straight attacks. Red till the end is following. Welcome, sir. Or ma'am, whichever you are. All right, here we go. So, here we go. Here's some probing action. Oh, a little wrestling action, too. This is some probing action. Norway is probing. Whoa! Whoa! A little dirty action here from the Iraqis. What happened here? Actually, that didn't look that dirty, but he went down to the ground. He's walking it off. He's okay. He's okay. All right. So, Odegaard. He kicks it across. Hassan grabs it. He says, no, no, no. And we're back out. Iraqi has control. The Iraqis have control of the football here. $25 on Twitch to about 270 on YouTube. Let's see if we can crack 300 for this one. This one's a little later for you guys in the United Kingdom, that's for sure. All right. Somebody said ready the probe. I'm saving, for those of you who saw the transition, the probing transition, I'm saving that one for the thing. I don't want to use that one anymore. Chris just doesn't get the point of it. It's a watch along. Like if you want to, you don't have to watch along with me, Chris, if you really don't like me that much. You can just watch the game on your own. You don't have to turn on my stream. But the point of it is like if you like hanging out with me in live streams, then you do this and you time it so the game matches up with my feed here, and then we can watch it together, you know? Because I've been getting into these football games. I've been loving it. They're fucking awesome. Red till the end. It's me, Dougie from YouTube. How you doing? He's up in the Twitch chat, and then Burnsy, first time chatter. Hello. Mungo says 10 minutes in, Iraq is already doing a better job with Norway than Italy did. All right. So 13 and a half minutes in. It hasn't been uneventful. Norway's been attacking pretty aggressively. Which is good to see, because the first half of the France-Senegal match was not that exciting. Second half was very exciting, though. Mbappe got his goals in, that's for sure. So, all right. Chris, you're only 30. Dude, you're younger than me, mate. Come on. Mid-30s is where you start to feel your age, though. At least I do, because, I mean, especially my back, but everything hurts now. Everything hurts. I feel like a gimpy old sod. I do. Yeah, I still can't believe that. I think it tricky. I actually think it's the last 3 World Cups that Italy has not qualified for. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's 3 World Cups that they have not qualified for. All right. Still wet behind the ears. You're probably right, Jack. I don't feel old, but my back does. My back is terrible. That back injury I had 4 years ago was just the worst, and I haven't been the same since, really. Try not having a backrest for over 10 years. Yeah, you're probably right, Joe. Hey, it's Joe Thornhill. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Italy, it's 3 in a row. Yeah. That's crazy to me because Italy, dude, the first World Cup final I ever watched, Italy won. And to think just 20 years later, that they have missed the last 3 of them is insane. Because I would, if honestly, if Italy was on this list I have, they'd probably be like probably even number 5 or 6 team I'm rooting for, honestly. I really want to go to Italy too. That's another dream vacation, or excuse me, holiday. I'm sorry. That's a dream holiday for me. Back Juan. That's the second stream in a row. Juan's made me laugh really hard. Thank you, Juan. I would like a back, crack, and sack waxing, please. Want James to come back in here? Oh. Thank you. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you. Jane, come here. Come here. Up here. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Okay. Queen Boomer has made me dinner for the night. That's how committed I am to this. She made me chicken fried rice. All right. So the Iraqis throw it in. A lot of head action there, midfield. Sorry, I'm going to have to eat while I'm doing this watch along. If that bothers anybody, I'm sorry. If you'd said in the 90s Italy would have missed 1 World Cup, I would have thought you were mad, let alone 3 in a row, right? Yeah, I feel like, yeah. Uh-oh, Cooper took exception to us talking about Italy. Dinner in a dog bowl? No, it kind of looks like a dog bowl, though, doesn't it? It's not a dog bowl. Oh, what happened there? But yeah, so Cooper, Italy's won 4 times total, right? And the most that have been won by a single country is Brazil, right? With 5. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. Dusty really liked when I said a lot of head action. Oh, Norway's on the attack here. Let's see what they can do. It's still not cleared out, but it goes up. Oh. What is it? This. Man, Holland is fucking huge, dude. I knew he was big, but like that big? Jesus. How tall is he? Like what? 6'7", 6'6"? Now we're doing Ring Around the Rosie here, and what is going on here? Oh, goes off the top of Holland's head. 6'5". He looks bigger on screen. All right. He seems like an inch or 2 taller on screen, but anyway. All right, the Iraqis have control of the ball right now. He kicks it down. Goalkeeper will get it. I eat like what is this? Where'd it go? I lost it. You eat like someone in prison? Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Holland was born in Leeds? Leeds? Was he really? He was. You were fucking right. Holy shit. He was born in Leeds. It's a big city. Holy shit. All right, Norway on the attack here. Oh, that looked like it hurt really bad. Holy shit. Oh, is he okay? Oh, that could be an ACL, dude. No? He got okay, he's shaking it off. That could have been bad. That could have been bad. Oh, we got a free kick here. That's right. Because of that, he could have played for England, right? Yeah. That qualifies as you can play for the England team. I would think. I don't know. I want Norway to score so I can use this transition. I got it primed and ready. I got it. Well, actually, I didn't. Good thing I checked. But I got it primed and ready just in case. All right, here we go. Let's see what he makes of this. Lobs it up. It is stopped by Hassan. So, it ain't for lack of trying with Norway. They're getting some action on the on Iraq's goal, but Hassan is has been ready for every one of these attacks here. What is... Oh, we're 4 away from cracking 300 on YouTube. Awesome, awesome. Twitch has been a little lower for this stream. We got around 20. What are you having for dinner? Chicken fried rice. Fiona, thank you for asking. Well, it depends on you. Where are you located? Because if you're located in the UK, you can get this. You can get this game on. Help me out, guys. I think it's either BBC or ITV, one of the two, right? Holland's dad was a footballer too, and played for Leeds at the time. Oh, it's a hydration break, so let me give you an ad of my own here. So this is the upcoming stream schedule here. England, this is the big one, baby. I cannot fucking wait. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. England against Croatia. Then we got Czechia and South Africa. This is a doubleheader day. Canada and Qatar. And then this one will be a doubleheader too. It's gonna be USA and Australia, and then Scotland and Morocco. We're gonna be doing watch-alongs for all of those. So, Mungo says that this is on BBC One. So, I jump scared you. I'm sorry. I revealed my Valkyrie transition a little too early there. But let's check in on this too. If you like gaming retro music, Gamewave is an awesome channel. He has been providing the music for the countdowns and outros and stuff. So if you like retro game music, this is a channel you need to check out. Very kind of let us use his stuff. So Supersonic, first time chatter. Hey, King Boomer. Just wanted to pop on and say hello. I'm Lindsay from Patreon. Hope you and Queen are all good. Hello, Lindsay. How's it going? Join us for the World Cup festivities. Are the Norwegians wearing cooling vests during the break? Anyone know? I don't know. I do know this about Norway. They spent a few weeks in Florida sunning themselves, preparing themselves for hot weather games. So they have tried to acclimate to the Florida humidity. I don't know where this game is currently located, but I think they tried to toughen themselves up by training in Florida. All right. It's across. Iraq is on the attack. What do you mean Florida is not that hot? It is extremely hot and humid. That's like saying the North and South poles are not that cold. All right, so number 7, Sorloth kicks it down. Oh, Norway's on an attack here. Let's go. Let's see. Kicks it across Holland. Oh, he kicks it in. That's a goal, right? Yes. Yes. Norway is on the board. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Holland, shows why he is so great. So let's put Norway on the board. There we go. And I got to put it on the score. Sorry. There we go. Norway up 1-0. Beautiful. Look at that. Perfect execution. Perfect execution there. Hot means something different for me. I'm from the Middle East. Oh my God. If you added the Florida humidity to the to some of the places in the Middle East, it would be unbearable. Oh, Jesus. What do you think is the hottest place on earth? Let's ask both chats that question. What do you think is the most unbearable in terms of hot weather? What do you think is the most unbearable place to live? I would say the Amazon. Somewhere in the Amazon, right? It's just so sticky and fucking hot all the goddamn time. And then you throw in the bugs on top of it. You know? Oh shit, they're on attack again. Look at this. Look at this. Iraq stopped it. Sahara's a good one too. Is that where you're from, Status? Libya? Like smack in the middle of the Sahara Desert, man. Australian outback is another one. Yeah, that'd probably be a really tough place to live for sure. All right, from Palestine. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Brot Holland. Erling Holland. Alice Springs in Australia is a tough spot to live. Anywhere close to the Amazon would probably be it for me. I'd rather take the desert than like the Amazon. Not only are you hot and sticky all the time in the Amazon, but everything is out to fucking kill you. Even the bugs. You know? Jay, can you get rid of that ad spammer, please? Mister is now following. Welcome. That's a very good point, Adam. He said at least in in the Amazon there's access to water. But how good is the water? Everything in the water is trying to kill you too. But that's true. Yeah, desert, it's much harder to, keep yourself hydrated. That is very true. So you probably last longer in the Amazon, for sure. Desert, you wouldn't last a day. You probably only last a few hours without water, honestly. Yeah, desert. You need some Decepticon mods. The Autobots are out in force. They really seem to be coming out in force. And for this stream, it's just weird because I just did a stream just before this one, and I got almost no bots. Australia 100% has the strangest weather at my uncle's wedding. Hail the size. We got an attack from Norway. I was stopped. What is this? At my uncle's wedding, hail balls the size of fists rained down. Which, yeah, it was bad. But when the next day it was so hot, I had to sleep without bed covers, without clothes. Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you, Joe, for that pep talk for the mods. Excuse me. Oh, Iraq with a cross. Doesn't amount to anything, though, but there's still a wrestle for the ball. Oh, it looked like... Fuck, I don't have the Iraqi roster in front of me. It disappeared behind the feed. Hussein throws down Sorloth. I'm probably butchering these names. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names. I really am. Sorry about that. If it offends anyone, it's not intentional. Oh, man. Woo! Queen Boomer makes an excellent dinner, man. Oh. All right. Let me put that over here. Oh. Somebody got called for something. Yeah, you can't really do that. You can't really do that, Wolf. Turkey versus USA. Turkey need to win that to qualify. I mean, dude, I'm going to watch all the USA games. How can I not? All right. So, number 10, Odegaard. He kicks it just a bit outside. As a European, I did not think I would be cheering on Iraq. I mean, dude, do what you want, man. Oh, Zorloth getting a little revenge there on that exchange. I mean, I'm rooting for Norway because I really liked. I saw some posts and videos about their preparation for the for this World Cup, and it was pretty cool. So I started liking them a little bit.
I'm late. Just got back from watching Masters of the Universe.
Hey, Ben Coleman, thank you for the super chat, bud. Appreciate it. The jungle areas in Burma, that's another tough place to live. Absolutely. That's a good call. Also, like the I mean, it's nearby, but the jungle areas of like Vietnam and Cambodia, that's got to be tough too. Southeast Asia. Indonesia as well. Whoa. All right, Iraq is on the attack. They are probing. Iraq is probing. So let's see. Number 16. Oh, hello. Oh, he heads it in. That's a goal. That's a goal from Iraq. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. I was not expecting that. Okay. Iraq is on the board, dude. So it is 1-1. 1-1. All right. Back to the regular screen. Norway is taking off the screen. Look at that. Come on, up and... That was some good probing by Iraq, I must say. Look at that. We are back to a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent header right there. Excellent header. I know, right? The Norwegian goalkeeper, Nyland, he was on the other side of the goal. So he was not in a good position to stop that. Iraq is on the attack. Oh, April can't stand Holland, really? Rusty says Mark Goldbridge would be livid with what he just saw. Are you referring to where the goalkeeper was positioned for that? Uh-oh. Norway is bustling out. He gets knocked out of the way by an Iraqi player. Guess it looks like he might have got away with that. Excuse me. I feel like a little food stuck in the back of my throat, so excuse me. Whoops. All right. So they put an end to that. So we got ourselves a good game so far, man. Shit. What did I do again? I keep messing with this, and the players the Iraqi roster keeps disappearing. All right. Norway has possession. Now Norway is probing. They're trying to look for an opening to get another goal. Let's see what they do here. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, he's taunting him. Oh, do you see? The Iraqi player is taunting him. In English, too. I saw it. He said, get up. Look at that. He throws him to the ground, and then he says, get up. Wow. Taunting him in English, too. What is this? Oh, my God. How can you do that? How can you just let him do that? What was the goalkeeper doing? I'm not mad about it. But holy shit. What a screw up from the goalie, Hassan. Wow, what an epic screw up. Somebody as good as Holland is going to take definitely going to take advantage of that. So that's going to add a goal to Norway. And, whew, man, that was crazy. That kind of made, I mean, I should be happy about it because I'm rooting for Norway, but that like kind of made me upset that the goalkeeper would just let that ball come that far without coming up to scoop it up, you know? Jesus. Wow. Holy fuck. That was a I'm not being harsh to Hassan, am I? That seemed like an epic mess up from the Iraqi goalkeeper. Am I wrong about that? Because if I am, please let me know. But that to me, it like how it looked, it just looked like a total fuck up. Like you can't let the ball get that far in, and you got to use your hands, right? Let me know about that. Maybe I'm being a little too harsh, but you know. Yeah, it was a mess up. Okay. Somebody said stop jump scaring me. I'm sorry, but I love that. That's actually one of the transitions I like. That's that quick. That's that Valkyrie from the Northman movie. But yeah, that was definitely a brain fart from the goalkeeper. Thank you for confirming that. Not that I'm trying to be a dick to the goalkeeper, but I couldn't imagine. I was wondering why he was letting the ball come in so far when the giant of a man that Holland is was roaring down on the ball, and he just kept letting the ball come closer. All right, so we've reached the 45-minute mark. We got +5 on the screen. So we're going to go to 50 minutes. All right. Somebody mentioned Onana. Did the Iraqi goalkeeper have an Onana moment there. Ooh, wrestling. And it looks like Wolf has been called. And they have to back off. Oh my God, Holland is so fast. Look at him. He is so fast. You know, it's good to finally see him in a game because he's one of the players I have heard about before the tournament started. And I didn't realize just how fast he is. This giant Viking of a man just bearing down on you at that speed. Jesus. The speed on this guy. Crazy. That's terrifying. Onana, you mean banana. All right, so kick here from Iraq. They're going to send it downfield. And Iraq picks up the ball. They're on the attack, kicks it across, and they retain possession, though. Ooh, here's an opportunity here. Maybe not. Oh! Oh! That was very, very close. Oh, man. This is an exciting first half, folks. This is. Wow. Oh, that. Did that go off the post? Did that go off the post? Let's see. Here it is. Now. Wolf came in and stopped. That was, you got to credit that to Wolf. Wolf did a good job stopping that. So, excellent stuff here. This is, this might be, of the live streams that I've done, in terms of watching the games while I'm doing a live stream, this might be the best first half so far. Or at least most action-packed first half. We will see. All right, corner kick from Iraq here. Let's see. Goes pretty far. A little too far. So, and then it goes out. So, we're coming up on the 50-minute mark. Crazy. Well, I remember at the beginning of the game, I was commenting on how Holland has his hair tied really fucking tight. Maybe he should do that for every game. I guess it's not affecting his cognitive ability. So maybe he should tie his hair that tight for every single game. What's this? All right, so Norway probing yet again. They probe a little harder. And it gets kicked out a little bit by Iraq. Let's see. A little back and forth now at around midfield. Up. Iraq is on the attack again. Oh, he might get past him. No, not really. Oh, is that going to float in? Oh! Oh, man. Damn. Just a couple of feet to the left of the goalpost there. Let's see how close it really was. And about 6. Yeah, like 4 or 5 feet. Now we got a corner. And they're letting them play this because we've reached the 50-minute mark, folks, and they're letting them. It looks like they've added another minute. Okay. Oh, that is no, it's not. It's over. Or is it? What happened? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, that went over. Yeah. Fucking hell. I thought that was a goal, and that would have been a crazy ending to the half. I mean, it already was a crazy ending. That was a great first half of football, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely. Did you see on the scoreboard that they had they actually, whoever's controlling the controls for the feed, they thought it was a goal as well because they put 2-2 up on the screen. But anyway. Wow. What's 5 feet? I don't know. Like 2 meters maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, it is halftime, folks. All right, let me stop the clock and change it to hit the 45-minute mark. Okay. It is halftime. I think it's the best first half that I have seen so far in the matches that I've watched. Ken, thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow for the England-Croatia match, right? Because if I don't, I'll find you. I will find you and drag you to this live stream, sir. Anyway, thank you, Ken. Take care, buddy. Sorry, can someone please explain how the last goal got disallowed? I missed it. It didn't go in the goal. It went over and then hit the back of the net when it was already over. So it didn't go in. That's the best way I can explain it. But excellent stuff. Oh, it's my pleasure, Scabbard. This is like I said, this is the most fun I've had on the channel in over a year, maybe even 2 years. I'm loving doing these lives. I love sports, so it's you know, it's been, for me, it's been a fairly easy transition. I mean, I get very worked up over the American sports that I watch. But no, it's been a pleasure, dude. Who has been your favorite player so far that you've seen? It might be Haaland now. I mean, I didn't realize that he was... I knew he was good, but I didn't realize that he was that fast. I mean, he is super fast. I think he might even... And I just saw another great player in Mbappe today. I think he might... Haaland might be faster than him. I don't know about favorite, though. You know, like,
I won't be around for the watch-along tomorrow. Jacob and I are going to a fan zone to watch.
Oh, that's awesome, Ben. I hope you and Jacob have a fabulous time, man. Thank you for the super chat. You were too kind. So, I said my prediction was 3-1 Norway. But it looks like if they stay on this kind of pace, I think they could potentially score 4 or 5. Norway versus France is going to be a cracker of a match. Yeah, that's right. They're in the same group, I think, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, please. So, Haaland has a YouTube channel and he's genuinely a nice guy. I'm pretty sure he reacted to reads at one point from Vic and Bob. Really? That's one of my favorite ones. Big city, like reads. I don't know. I did notice that we had some Holland, some people that don't like Holland in the chat earlier. So he's obviously not universally loved. But no, I've been very impressed. Look at this. Like fucking they just replayed the fuck up by Hassan, the goalkeeper for Iraq. But Holland is, I mean, he had the presence of mind to take full advantage of that. That's another thing that impressed me with Holland. He was like, "Oh, I'm taking advantage of this." No hesitation. Here's a question for the chat. Who do you think is faster, Holland or Mbappe? Who do you think is the faster striker? Who do you think would win in a foot race? Watch some of Erling Haaland's videos on stream. Maybe I should. Wow, that's very interesting because the whole YouTube chat is saying Mbappe and the whole Twitch chat is saying Haaland. That's incredible. I was not expecting that. They're very... Interesting. That was like a complete split. Complete split. It was all Mbappe in the YouTube chat, and it was all Haaland in the Twitch chat. Well, Haaland is clearly the bigger guy. That's for sure. There's no denying that. In a straight line. Alex says in a straight line, we really don't know. All right. We have come extremely close now on YouTube to the 300 watcher mark. And we got about 25 on Twitch. So awesome. Thank you for joining me on these live streams, everybody. It's been awesome. I was not for even, you know, I'll be honest, when I had the idea to do these watch-alongs, I thought that probably for the England and Scotland matches where there would be a big turnout, you know? And all the rest of them, there would be some turnout. Like, but I was thinking around 100 to 150. You guys have smashed that. So, thank you very much for joining me on the live streams, man. It's been so much fun. I imagine that the England-Croatia game, though, I'm predicting we're going to get around 700 in the YouTube chat. I don't know about Twitch, maybe 50. But that's just going to smash the viewership on these live stream watch-alongs. Chris. That was funny, Chris. That was funny. Looks like I won you back, though, Chris. You didn't unsub. Or did you? You're just sticking around. I don't know. You never know, though, because a lot of people may be out watching with other people. That's true, you know? It'd be 500 if Queen Boomer was here. Probably. Probably right. I mean, honestly, I owe her a lot of subs. You know, I'm probably like half the subs are here because of her, so. But she's the best. I totally get it. We're going to try to drop her cooking channel in, because a lot of you have been asking about that. We're going to try to drop her cooking channel sometime in the fall. But until then, we're going to continue to record stuff for that channel. We're just not going to release the channel probably for the fall. That way we have a bunch of videos built up so that we don't feel the pressure to, like, do them, like, every day, you know? All right. Anyway, I have to take care of something. So, I will see you all very shortly. I'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Ed Winchester.
Okay. Looks like the second half hasn't started yet, so I made it in time. You know? Man, I gotta wash my wedding ring. My wedding ring is getting a little dirty. It's getting dirty. Have you been dirty? All right. Who's gonna be who's ready for the England versus Croatia match? Huh? Not that we're done with this one, but I'm very fired up for it. Very fired up. I cannot wait. If you're fired up for the England versus Croatia match, type 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat. Adam match, what's your prediction for the England versus Croatia match? That's a tough one. You know what? I'm going to go with I think it's going to be shutout. England shutout. I'll go 2-0. How about that? 2-0. 2-0. England. That's my prediction. Croatia is actually another country that high on my list of countries that I would like to visit. UK, Ireland, Australia, Japan, Italy, Croatia. They're all up there. Vietnam's on there too. I want to see Vietnam. Look at him. All right. Let's see. We are getting ready to start the second half here. So, first of all, I got to get the right screen up. I'm sorry. I didn't have the right screen up. So let me get that up because Norway is winning. So here we go. And jump scare. Sorry. So let's get that up there. All right, let's get this going. I might be like 2 or 3 seconds behind. I looked somewhere else and the ball was already kicked. But it's generally about right. Looks like I'm 2 seconds behind, but that's whatever. You need to do that one stream. Just drop a legit jump scare in the stream for giggles. I mean, I could do that right now with the probing transition I have. Ooh, Iraq's coming out a little mad. Kicking it down the field. All right. Damn, we are 3 shy of 300 on the YouTube stream. Just 3 shy. Almost hit the 300 mark on YouTube. And you got about 26 on Twitch here. By the way, every time you do that transition, we relive many generational trauma from the Vikings, and I like it. Why do you like it? Oh. How about this? What's your opinion on this? If you have Irish lineage, but you also have some English lineage, do you still get generational trauma from the English, even though you have Irish and English lineage? Asking for a friend. Because that's a tough one, isn't it? Calgan says, to be honest, both were ravaged by the Norsemen. Oh, so I should just have. So every time I put up that transition, I should have generational trauma. Is that what you're saying? Also have Italian lineage, so that one's getting in between the Irish and English lineage and just going, hey, forget about it. Ciao. I actually remember like it was 2 streams ago, I think, when we were having that discussion about the ancestral DNA test. I think I might do it. I'd really would get a definitive answer in there, you know? Find out really what the fuck is going on in these bloodlines that I have. There's bound to be a surprise or two in there. All right, Norway has the ball midfield. Dude, I love their jerseys, man. I really do. Iraq takes it away, and they're on the attack. Oh, shit, I don't have his fucking name up here. Where is it? Ali trying to get across. And that was stifled by Hegem. Oh, yeah, if you please like the stream. If you're on YouTube, at least, please drop a like on the stream. It really helps out. It really does. If all 295 of you hit like at the same time, that'd be 295 likes. It's free to do, and it doesn't cost you anything. If you want to show except you have to swear your loyalty to me. You're my wife now, Dave. So if you have Italian, then there is Spartan and Viking 100,000%. No, Spartan is Greek. I don't have any Greek in here. At least I don't think. That's what the DNA test would find out, but I doubt there's any Greek in there. Especially since I know that the Italian side is actually northern Italy. All the Italians that have Greek blood usually come from southern Italy, I think. Where is Cooper? Cooper, confirm that for me, please. Because I know you're Italian. But if I'm wrong about that, please let me know. All right, Iraq is probing. I went to Sparta when I went to Greece. It was my favorite part of Greece. I love the Peloponnese. It was awesome. Oh no, not you, Daniel. I was talking about where is it? I think Cooper is if they're still around. I don't know. I don't see him in the YouTube chat anymore. All right, Iraq is they're pushing up. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Oh shit. Oh shit. Are they okay? Oh, a header. Just a bit outside though. But oh, Cooper, thank you for backing me up on that. I'm never 100% sure about these things. That's why I leave it open so somebody can correct me, because I don't want to sound like one of those jackasses that like thinks they know like 100% of something that's not in their own country. You know, I'm always like, so when I think I know something, I usually like around like 80 to 90% sure. But I like it if I'm wrong, I want somebody to correct me so I don't look like a complete muppet. Somebody said, Chris says, I love Iraq's energy. I do too, man. They're fighting. They are fighting. So this has been a very entertaining game. King Boomer, what's been your favorite world game in the World Cup you have watched so far? It was probably the Netherlands and Japan. But I just the second half, though, like the second half was incredible. This match, the first half has been incredible. We'll see how the second half goes, but they're keeping the high energy pace. But Netherlands-Japan was probably the best match I've seen so far. From beginning to end. Iran, New Zealand was great. I only caught a tiny bit of that towards the end, but but what I saw was great as well. But I only got to catch a little bit of that game, unfortunately, because that was a good game. All right, so Japan. You were not the only one who has Japan as your dark horse team. I got Norway as my dark horse team. I'm really fired up for the coming up. Like tomorrow is England Croatia. I'm really fired up for that, and I am actually really fired up now for USA versus Australia. Australia. That's not a knife. This is a knife. All right, kicks it across Norway. Holland just misses the header, but they still retain possession. Who is Noosa? That's the guy with the toilet brush haircut. That's him. Good recovery by him, though. Where's Miss Boomer? She's in the other room somewhere. Somebody said that's Mrs. Winchester to you. I love that. That's Elizabeth Winchester. Hi, I'm Ed Winchester. And this is my wife, Elizabeth Winchester. Holland's upset. What happened? Ajer is I'm probably butchering that pronunciation of that name. I'm sorry. But he's pretty upset too. Jesus Christ, this is the blondest hair I've ever seen. By Ryerson. Ryerson, the blondest hair ever. Dude, you could blind the sun with that hair. Iyer? Okay, thank you, Cowgan. Appreciate it. So Norway has the where the J is like a Y as well. Uh-oh, we got an Iraqi player down in the field. Hope he's okay. Elizabeth Winchester. She's my wife now. Boomer, you should really do a version of the fast. Today I shall be mostly eaten. I probably would. I just can't do the accent. I would actually. I thought about doing a Roy Birkin one because I'm much better at that. I woke up and everything I was saying, and then pow! Everybody was so across the field. You know, I haven't done it in a while, so it's probably not that good now, but it was bad. Ask Craig if he's in the chat. I don't know if he's in the chat, but if you ask Craig, my Roy Birkin used to be pretty, for an American, pretty darn good. I've even got I've got an old man wig somewhere, so I could dress up and maybe pull it off, but we'll see. Can you do an American accent? Which one do you want? You know, I could do New York, but I'm in Florida right now, and just forget about it. Craig is one of my mods. And he's a friend of mine. He's my buddy. There's a Mank on the Iraqi team, really? Queen Boomer can do a really good backwater Florida accent, which is really funny. I can only do like a attempted backwater Florida accent. She has like an actual authentic one that she can use because she's from this state. I found a gator, gator found me, and I say, "Hey, come on over here, gator." Iraq is on the attack. Fast action. This is a high octane game. Very fast action from both teams. No, I couldn't do an Indian accent anyway. I definitely, even if I could, I'd definitely be called a racist or something for doing that one. I just know it. I just know somebody would fucking be enraged by me doing that one. But even so, I couldn't do it. I can't do it anyway. All right. Iraq has possession of the ball right around midfield. They're regrouping and getting ready to probe. Or maybe not. Norway's putting pressure on them in their own territory. Norway's aggressive. I like it. Do a Chinese act. Oh, well, then I'd definitely be called a racist if I did that one. Definitely. Not worth the risk. Do an Irish accent. I'll give you the pass. Nah. I can't do an Irish accent. Somebody said Cockney. I can't do Cockney either. I mean, like, maybe I can try an Essex one. Because I'm a charmer. I'll give you the ride of your life, babe. But it's not very good. It needs a lot of work. Carl Dilkington accent. Actually, me and Daniel were messing around with accent. He's actually pretty good at accents. He does a bunch of them. Damn, that was a lot closer than it looked on the in real time. That was actually pretty close. That was actually very close. To a Central African Republic accent. I have no fucking clue what that sounds like, dude. that's a fucking tall order right there. There's an accent that somebody said do a Mars accent. That doesn't exist. Boomer, will you do a Premier League watch along? Maybe I'll do a few. I mean, I'm enjoying these so much that maybe why not? Maybe I'll do a guest watch along, Premier League watch along at some point. Arse. Arse. Another Fast Show reference there. It's just raining, dude. So everybody wants me to do fucking accents now. I see like every fucking type of accent you can think of raining in the chat. All right, we're approaching 65 minutes here, which means, you know what that means? A hydration break is coming soon. There's one. Do a barrel roll. Did y'all see they're dropping a Star Fox 64 remake game on the Nintendo Switch? I wish it was on PC. I'd love to play it. That was one of my favorite N64 games. Oh, Wolf is on the attack. Passes it over to Noosa. Fucking Jesus Christ. Something just flew up my nose. They should spike the water break with LST. Cherry, you're a maniac. Holy shit. Arse! Okay. Hydration break is any second now. Oh, they're ready. Is that the sound they're making? Let me hear the sound.
Well, Wolf back on his feet.
Yep. Okay. Don't want to get taken down. That's enough of that sound. Okay. So let's see how this corner goes. It doesn't kick it that hard. Kicks it right back to him and then across, and it is stifled. What was my prediction earlier? Was it 3-1? Or was it 2-0? I think it was 2-0. No. I can't even remember what my prediction was at the beginning of the match. Can anybody help me out? Because I'm a Muppet and I can't remember. Somebody help me out. What was my prediction at the beginning of the stream? It was 3-1? Okay. Thank you, Status. That's right, because I predict England is going to be 2-0 against Croatia. Okay, yeah. It was 3-1. Okay. Whew. See, it's moments like that where I think I'm getting old. Can't even remember what the fucking prediction I had at the beginning of the stream. Thank you. What the funk? I appreciate that. Okay, Iraq pushes the ball down the field. A lot of back and forth at midfield in the past couple of minutes. But as soon as something happens here, they're probably going to do their final hydration break. So... Oh, and somebody's down. Another Iraqi player is down. Hope he's all right. He's holding his neck. He says, switch me out, coach. Switch me out. All right. This looks like it's going to be our hydration break here. What happened? What happened? He got jabbed in the neck with Noose's elbow. Oh! Actually, it was worse when he landed. Worse when he landed. Damn. It's a hydration break time. Let me just give a reminder here with the upcoming live streams. You fucking Muppet! Okay, so tomorrow, I expect to see every single one of you for this one tomorrow. This is the big kahuna. The big kahuna burger. England against Croatia. That is going to be a lot of fun. Then Thursday, we got a doubleheader again. Czechia and South Africa at noon, and then Canada and Qatar at 6. Of course, UK times are 5 hours ahead. And down here, Australia against the United States of America. And that will be a doubleheader day, too, as well, because Scotland plays Morocco at 6. So I will see you guys for both of those as well. So I got doubleheader Thursday, doubleheader Friday. I got my work cut out for me, but I'm going to get it done. It's going to get done. So. All right. Norway is still winning 2-1. This is still a this match is still up for grabs. Iraq is playing tough, and they are not going down without a fight. They have an opportunity to get back in this game. So this is a good match. Good match. If it comes to it, Boomer, U.S. or England, U.S. But if it comes to it, if it's U.S. or Scotland, it's Scotland because I picked them as my top team. And if anybody wants to know why, it's because I like the underdog and I like the start. Like they haven't been in the World Cup in 28 years. So I think it would be amazing if they went the whole way. So if the United States plays Scotland, I have to root for Scotland. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I wouldn't be too upset if the United States won, to be honest. But I will be, if that does happen for some reason, then I will be rooting for Scotland. After all the laughs we've given you, you're picking Scotland over us. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But top three, here's the thing. The top three, Scotland, United States, England, those are the three teams where I'm like really, you can see it when the games are on. Like I'm rooting hard for those three teams. So don't take any of don't take any of my favorites personal, okay? Somebody said, don't worry, it won't come to either of those. But can you just imagine United States against England in the final? The whole world would lose their minds. Lose their minds. They'd be like, what the fuck is this shite? Scotland didn't give you the in-betweeners, no. No, they did not. But they did give me a the funniest Twitch and YouTube chats at 3 in the fucking morning over there. So they gave me the most fun chats I've ever had during that Scotland game. So they did give me that. Cooper, that's interesting. I don't know who to support now. Why don't you go with Spain? Because I've noticed that the Mediterranean countries in particular, they all like each other. Greece, Italy, Spain in particular. Those three seem to like have each other's backs and really like each other. I've noticed that. So why don't you go with Spain? They're a good team too. They seem to have trouble with Cabo Verde just the other day, but you could always go with Spain. Jay says, let's be honest, King Boomer is supporting Scotland as an apology for not liking Still Game. I never thought of that. I never thought of that. Dude, every day I still get people from Scotland asking me to watch Still a Game. I tried. I really did. Maybe I'll have to try again. I don't know. But that first, the when I tried, because it's been like almost 4 years now since I've tried the first time, and it just, I got 3 episodes in, and I was like, nah, not for me. I'll tell you what, though, that I Swear movie was the best. It's probably the best movie I've seen in at least a year, maybe 2. Very good movie. Oh, Norway is on the attack here, and he gets a kick. Oh, gets deflected. Gets deflected. Gets deflected by, where is it? Dosky. Oh my God, if England wins the World Cup, I expect like every person in England to be sobbing with joy. Sobbing with joy. Oh, that's a goal. That is a goal. By Ostegard. Holy shit. There it is. Woo! Norway, 3-1. Okay. How did you like that? That was an excellent header. Very nice. Very nice indeed. All right. And he just flew in there too. Look at this. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Do you have plans to watch Green Wing? You know, I have it on standby in case, but when I received it, I
Go Norway. Skoll.
there you go. Thank you, Riff, for the super chat. I've got Green Wing, but I didn't realize that the episodes would be like an hour long, and I got too many shows that are like, I'm watching too many shows that are already really long, and I don't want to watch an hour long show right now. So, it got to a point on my Patreon where like most of the shows I were watching were like fucking close to an hour long, and it takes up too much recording time. So I've tried to revert back to the shows that are like half an hour episodes or less. But it really depends on like what I'm feeling at the time, you know? That's mostly how I pick. I'm like, what interests me at the time? Are you watching Brassic? Yes. I'm on I just finished season 5. I'm going to be going into season 6. In fact, here, I'll pull up my Patreon. I'll let you know what shows I have done and what shows I am currently doing. Let's see. Where is the collections? There it is. Collections tab. All right. Currently doing Toast of London. I just finished doing Jam. Currently doing Sherlock. Currently doing League of Gentlemen. We finished Yes Prime Minister and Yes Minister. Just finished Smack the Pony as well. Luther. The Trip. Currently still doing Brassic. Still doing What We Do in the Shadows. Extras. Finished that. Wolf Hall. Yes Minister. Man to Man with Dean Lerner. The Fast Show, Phone Shop. I only did one season of The Royal Family and then stopped because that show just wasn't for me. I, Claudius, this time with Alan Partridge. Rockin' Chips, which was actually a very good prequel to Only Fools and Horses. I really like that. Dairy Girls, Brass Eye, Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. The In-Betweeners, Gavin and Stacey. The Thick of It. That one was awesome, man. Spaced. Mid-Morning Matters. Max and Patty's Road to Nowhere, The Day Today, Knowing Me, Knowing You, Black Adder, Fresh Meat, Phoenix Nights, Black Books, Sean and John Go West, I think it's called. That was a very short one, but that was very cool. I'm Alan Partridge. I did several, over 20 Top Gear specials. I don't have a complete set on Father Ted because I started the Patreon when I was doing that. Plebs, The IT Crowd, Friday Night Dinner, An Idiot Abroad, Bottom, Man Down, like 3 seasons of Benidorm because I stopped because it started getting stale, or 4 or something like that. Red Dwarf. Took me 2 years to complete Red Dwarf. Peep Show, Faulty Towers, and of course, Only Fools and Horses, which is one of the greatest shows I've ever seen. So those are all the shows that I've done or am currently doing. Here's a question: what unknown TV show from the USA would you say a Brit should watch that are kind of underground over there? I like Trailer Park Boys is a big hit. That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, if it depends on you're looking for comedy or drama. Like my favorite American comedy is probably 2.5 Men sitcom. I always love that because it's really just Charlie Sheen playing himself and he's fucking crazy. But drama show, I always tell people to watch The Wire. I'm a little biased because I'm from Maryland and I lived in Baltimore for about 3 years, but it really gives you the perfect. It really is like probably the closest thing to a show touching reality really shows the bad side of, American cities. But it's just an excellent show. It's really like a cop drama, but it shows you not just the point of view of the cops, but the point of view of the drug dealers as well. It's a very good show. A lot of movie directors point to The Wire as one of their favorite shows of all time. You know who's oh shit, dude. How did you let him do that? That's crazy. How did you just let him get you? Oh, that was another mess up by Iraq. Luckily, the goalie was ready for that one. Who's the fucking guy? I did a reaction to this just to tell you guys to watch The Wire. Who's the guy who wrote Black Mirror? I am struggling to remember his name now for some reason. What's the fucking guy's name? Funny guy. I can't think of his. Why can't I? Is it Charlie something? What's his name? Charlie Brooker. Yes. Charlie Brooker. Thank you. Yes. One of his favorite shows of all time is The Wire, and that's coming from a great TV writer. That should tell you all you need to know. So, if you like watching like intense, it is now. It can get tedious at times because it's a slow burn. But if you really like inner city like dramas that really show like how terrible like life in a city can be, then The Wire is like one of the greatest shows ever fucking made. So yes. Anyway, so we are coming up on 84 minutes here. Norway is up 3-1. Other than like maybe one brain lapse by the Iraqi goalie, I don't think they have much to be ashamed of because they're fighting. They've put up a good fight. It's just Norway's just better, honestly. So Somebody said, I don't need the wire. I live in Stoke-on-Trent. Well, imagine Stoke-on-Trent where all the drug dealers have guns. Then you might get an idea about what Baltimore's like. Oh, look, man, Holland almost got clothesline there. Yep, they pulled a yellow on him. You cannot touch the star player, sir. I don't think it was that. I mean, whatever. But wait, so Stoke-on-Trent, all the drug dealers have guns too? That's the one town in England that somehow they managed to hang on to their firearms. The best, in my opinion, the best, maybe not show in its entirety. Well, definitely not show in its entirety because the later seasons never matched the first. But the best season of television in American history to me is the very first season of True Detective. It's fucking unbelievably good. Best season of television I've ever seen. Hands down. All right, so we're coming up on 87 minutes. Actually, I don't think the royal family is shite. I actually think it's a good show. It just wasn't for me. Like I was looking for something that gave me laughs. That felt like more of a drama to me. But it's all in one room and it's, it just wasn't for me. But I'm not going to disrespect that show. I saw why people consider it like an all-time great show. It just wasn't for me. I mean, dude, the first season of True Detective is so goddamn good. That is the best performance that Matthew McConaughey has ever put on. He's put on a few good ones, but that nothing matches that as Rust and Cole. And it's funny because actually he was supposed to play Marty, the character that Woody Harrelson plays, and Matthew McConaughey was like, "Well, can I try to play Rust instead? I mean, he's the character that I think I should be playing." And the guy in charge of the show was like, "All right, try it out." And then he tried it out, and he was like, "Yeah, you're right. You're Rust." And that's not taking anything away from who Woody Harrelson is great in that show too. But like you just can't like everything that Matthew McConaughey does as Rust and Cole is just incredible. He plays that character perfectly. All right, so we're at 89 minutes, gentlemen. It looks like Norway is going to pull away with this match. But once we hit the 90-minute mark, let's see how much time they add on. All right, looks like Norway knows gonna be victorious. They're playing the keep away game here. All right, they got the ball midfield. Oh, it looks like they're gonna do an attack here. Look at this. You're gonna look at this, man. They're still being aggressive. Oh. Is that in? No, that went on the outside. That went on the outside. Am I doing the Argentina game? No, I am not. No, I am not. All the Argentina games are like late, so I try to even though I've done 2 of them so far, but it's because I had 2 of the teams in the top 10 list. But if I have most of the 9 o'clock games, I'm trying to avoid because I want to hang out with my family and try to get some extra work done. 6 minutes added. Hit. Damn. Okay. Whew. Hussein is down on the ground again. That's the second time he's been down. Don't forget 3 minutes of the 6 as a water break. Yeah, that's true. All right. Cherry says he's faking it. Maybe. Maybe. He's trying to get some more time. So Norway looks like they're playing the keep away game. Yeah. This is going to be a 3-1 victory for Norway, unless Iraq scores another goal, but it looks unlikely. Don't worry, Jane. We'll take you out when this is over. Jane's like, looking at me like, hey, Dad, can you take me outside? All right. 3.5 minutes left. 3.5 minutes left in the period. All right. Iraq is trying to probe. Iraq is probing. Iraq is probing. Trying to get one more goal in to make it a little bit closer. All right. Coming up on 94 minutes. Time for more than a Hail Mary. You got it. Yeah. Wonder if all of Boston will be cheering Croatia on tomorrow. Oh, you're talking about all the Scottish people in Boston right now. Aren't they got to go down to Miami soon, though? I think someone else was in the chat earlier. I think he was Scottish as well. He was saying that all of them are moving down to Miami now because they got to play on Friday. They got to play Morocco. All right. So we never cracked 300 on YouTube, but we've hovered around very close this entire time. It's always been around 290 to 295. One point we hit 298. So Scotland plays Morocco in Boston? Do they? Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. They play Brazil in Miami. Okay. Somebody in the chat was saying they're already moving down to Miami, some of them. So maybe some of them are skipping the Morocco game. I don't know. Holland is he was impressive. I'm not gonna lie, man. He lived up to his name. And I my God, I didn't realize how fast that big fucker is. He's got some wheels on him. All right, one last hurrah for Norway, and then it's going to be game over. He hits a cross. It's a header by Holland, and then is that in? That's a goal. That's a goal. Or is it not? They're not changing the score. Yes, it is. It is a goal. Look at that. That's the second, dude. Both games today, it looked like the prediction was going to hold, and then they scored another goal at the last minute. I don't know. Did that even hit anybody? That was crazy. Let's see this. Look, it hit off of. Oh, it's an own goal. Even after it hit him in the hand too. It looked like. That sucks. That sucks for Iraq. But you know, way it goes sometimes. So that is it, I believe. Are we going to keep going? Looks like they're adding more time. They're going to let them go a little bit longer. Finito. Is that it? That is it. And you know what the crazy thing is that match was yeah, I think that should have been handball maybe, but what can you do? It looks like that game was actually a lot closer than the score. I mean, you guys know it was much closer than the score says for most of the game. Just towards the end, Norway decided to really probe their best at the end there. They did their best probing at the end of the match. So yeah, 4-1. I mean, it was 1-1, 2-1 most of the game. So closer game than the score leads on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much it. But let me hit you with this before we go. All right, so these are the upcoming matches once again. I will definitely see you all for this one. That's for damn sure. Okay? You better be there. Czechia, South Africa. Thursday's games, Czechia, South Africa. We're going to be live streaming for that one. And Canada, Qatar. And then USA, Australia. And then after that, it doesn't, because I didn't have room. Scotland immediately after against Morocco. So that was definitely an exciting game, though, man. That was fun. That was more fun than the last one. Absolutely. But here we go. That is your final right there. Take a look at it. Admire it. And anyway, thank you everybody who put in super chats. Thank you, everybody who joined the stream, whether you're YouTube or Twitch. It's much appreciated. So glad you were able to stop by, and I will see you guys tomorrow for England versus Croatia. That's going to be banger. I think we're going to set viewership records on these live streams during that one. So, and thank you very much, Daniel, for helping me out with the rosters. You know, I always appreciate that. And to the mods who were able, especially Jay, because we had a lot of weird bot action there. So thank you very much, Jay, and any other mods who were here. I think Craig was here for a little bit. So anyway, much love. I'm going to get on out of here, get some sleep for the England-Croatia game tomorrow, because I will see you for that. I expect to see you on your worst behavior, because it's going to be fun. All right? So take care. I'll see you guys for that one. Peace out. Have a great night. Take care.
Hi, I'm Ed Winchester.